everyone? Welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my other YouTube pages. Also, my social media is down there as well. Please go down there, follow me across my social media. Also, please, follow those YouTube pages. There's also a link to the Community Food Bank in New Jersey. Please go down there and donate to that cause if you can. There's a lot of people with Thanksgiving coming up that are still, struggling to find their next meal, and it's greatly appreciated if you can give to them, if you can. I also will be live streaming on Thursday and Friday of this week. Friday we're definitely going to have a live radio show. We're going to talk about the Jets, the state, losing to the Patriots, and just what the Jets look like going into the bye week, basically the state of the Jets. So I want to thank everyone, that interacts with all those links, everyone that joins me for my live stream. I'm telling you folks are the greatest. So with that put to the side, man, this was a tough one. I want to talk to you folks about the Jets losing to the Patriots 30-27. Here's the deal. Things were going well. Things were going so well. We were rolling. Flacco had hit Perryman for a 50-yard TD. He hit Crowder for a 20-yard TD. He hits Perryman for another 15-yarder. I mean, things are going well. This Jets offense is just finding ways to continue to produce, And I was hyped. I know a lot of other Jets fans want to see this football team lose every single game this year, right? There's fans out there that want that. I don't want that. I don't. I would like to see us at least win one game this year. And especially, I don't want to see us losing to the Patriots. I definitely don't want to see that, So, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later on in this video. But I was hyped. I wanted to see us compete. I wanted to see us be able to, to take care of the Patriots, to take care of this football game and get ourselves at least one W for the year, at least one. And things were looking good. We're up, 27-17. Things are rolling. And it just fell apart. It just all fell apart, It's a 4th and 5, and just a whole bunch of just dumb things that we've done in the past just started to creep right back in to the situation in this football game. 4th and 5, Patriots have the football, too many men on the field by the Jets. Gives them a first down automatically. They're able to get a little bit closer. They eventually kick the field goal off of that. Okay. I'm not sweating it. When I seen that, I said, okay, I'm not sweating it. Jets get the ball back. What happens? Joe Flacco comes down, throws an interception. Now, the interception he threw it was just like, why? Because you had two guys that were, open. One of the guys, the tight end, he was breaking open. And he just chucks one up deep, and there's Patriots there. They're going to catch that. One Patriot got right under it, boom, caught, interception. Patriots come down off that interception, score a touchdown. All right, so now I'm thinking to myself, okay, look, we've had some bad stuff happen in this football game. Let's recover. We got the ball back. Let's recover, try to put a drive together, and get out of this game with a W. Let's not fall apart. Let's not, things that we've done in the past where we just can melt in this situation. Let's not do that. That's exactly what we did. We come out, horrific play calling on the drive. It was so bad. It was so bad. Joe Flacco took a sack. He took a bad sack. And we end up punting the football. Now, we end up punting the football with very little time on the clock, but you need to understand the football team that we are punting to. This is the New England Patriots. I talked about this in my pregame, and I talked about how well coached they are. The Patriots are, how many years have they won football games just based off of, that last critical drive, where they understand situational football better than anyone, time management, clock management, so on and so forth. They're the kings of that. They understand it. They live that. That's how they've won Super Bowls, literally. And sure enough, in Patriot fashion, they come down and they have a timely, critical drive. They get down. You know, Cam Newton makes the throws that he needs to make, and they're able to kick a 51-yard field goal. And the guy that kicked it is Nick Folk. You know, I have a tons of Jets fans that Nick Folk, was our kicker for years. We used to call him Folk Hero. That guy was amazing. And he's the one that put the dagger right in our heart in this football game. He kicks a 51-yard field goal. And the Patriots beat us 30 to 27. How's it? It's just like critical mistakes down the stretch, bad play calling down the stretch, interceptions, penalties just continue to cost us, This game was a roller coaster, and it just, man, I really wanted this W. I really wanted to beat the Patriots. I truly did. But, I had to take some positives from this football game because I did see the team come out and fight. I was excited about that. I was excited about the competitive nature. I was also excited about some of the players that stepped up, especially some of the younger players. Mims, I thought, looked really good in this football game. He made some plays and catches. That kid looks like he's really going to develop into a weapon for us long term. I don't want to jump the gun when I talk about, the future, especially, with, again, a lot of these younger players because he's only had a couple games. But, dude, he looks so good. He looks so good out there. Perryman had a nice game. He had over 100 yards, some TDs. I thought Harvey Lange, whew, let me tell you something. At that linebacker spot, Lange looks really good. I really like a lot of the plays that he was made. He was flying around like crazy. He seemed to be involved in every single defensive play damn near. I mean, that guy was just moving around. Ashton Davis really showed up in this football game as well. He had a penalty for roughing the passer. I thought it was trash. I didn't think that I was roughing the passer at all. I mean, that was a square, sound, fundamental tackle. And I like, he hit Cam Newton. I mean, just blew him up. I loved the way that he played in this football game. He played with so much heart. He was flying around as well. He made a lot of plays. So, and Fadukasi also made some plays too. Just one of our defensive linemen. He was throwing guys around and moving some bodies. So I really, really liked some of the young guys. Also, Sergio Castillo, our field goal kicker. Let me tell you something. Ficken, his job might not be secure. This guy's come in. Sergio has really, made some kicks. I think he's made all but one of his kicks. I think he's like 6 for 7 this year. And I think the only reason why he's missed one of those kicks is because they were blocked. So, he's done some things, very good as well. So I really liked how a lot of the young players showed up and really showed out in this football game. And again, that's because we're building for the future. We're in a rebuild. So we need to know where some of these players are at because these are some of the guys that we need to figure out, can we move forward with them? But I tell you what, there's one guy that we do not need to be moving forward with, and I can't wait for him to be gone. It's Pierre Desir. That guy is trash. We need to get him out of here as soon as possible. Just get lost, Pierre. He is so bad. He was getting cooked all game. And his effort on certain plays is horrific too. He must go. He must go. Must. So, I want to get you folks' thoughts on this. How do you feel about the Jets losing to the Patriots? How did you feel about watching the football game? What are your thoughts about just how things fell apart down the stretch? Also, how do you feel about some of these young players? Mims, Fadukasi, Ashton Davis, just so many players. Lange, even our kicker, Sergio Castillo. Let me know your thoughts on him and how they perform because I like seeing their fight and competitiveness. But, man, it's tough to watch us lose this football game. So, thank you folks for watching. I want you folks to have a good one. Peace.